Fantastic provocation for us all to embrace this. In one of the organizations that I used to work with, the CEO used to make a famous comment to us all, which is, technology is everything that occurs after you've been born. So for many of your students that are here, MOOCs are not technology. They existed before they were born. So they were just the world that they came into. And the children that are being born now, AI is just the world that is going to exist that they come into. So we need to adapt in order to remain relevant. And as we mentioned earlier, the theme of the 2 days is all about sustaining impact and growing impact. So as we look to grow our impact, this embrace that we just heard about is so important. So continuing that discussion, we're moving now to the next session, which is being led by the Impact Scholar community. For those of you, I think most of you will be aware of the community, but those that are not, this is a community for early career research scholars who really want to increase the impact of their research. So with that, I'll hand it over to Wren and Sylvia to take us through the next session.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, we just take it.
Okay, great. We'll do that when we walk around. Okay, good morning. How is everybody? I know you're following, it gets a little quiet in the back there, so we're going to do good old-fashioned education, make you work a bit back there. Okay, so we're thrilled to be here. Who is loving New York? That famous tagline, having a great time, being here, wonderful. And thank you again to Meta and Sylvia and all the wonderful Prime team for having all of us. It's been fantastic. And who loves making impact? Come on, let's see it. Okay, we're waking them up. We're going to be making you work here. So we are the Impact Scholar community, or the leaders of the Impact Scholar community. I'm Wren Montgomery.
And I'm Sylvia Grewatsch.
And we're here representing a global digital community. We started during COVID of over 850 scholars around the world, early career researchers who really want to have more impact in their research and their teaching. And Sylvia is going to tell us a little bit more about the community as our founder and the brains behind the operation.
Kind of. Thank you very much, Wren. So as Wren said, we are kind of a digital community of early career researchers. Our purpose is really to bring early career researchers together to create kind of a safe space where they have honest conversations about what it actually means to create impact work and kind of what are the challenges, what are the emotions that they have. And also what we want to make sure is that we bring them together, because what we have noticed as early career researchers ourselves is really we are so disconnected. We feel isolated. And with that community, we want to bring everyone together. We want to connect peers. We also want to connect them with senior scholars. And what we have also in mind is with all the events we are doing is we want to give hands-on advices and hands-on practices. That's something what we always want to do and how we kind of create our events. And you will see that's also what we're going to do today. So that was the intention for today. And our events always come with a twist. So for instance, when we talk about research or publishing research impact work, we not only invite the editors of the journals, we also invite the early career researchers that have kind of published along or with those editors together in the journals. Or when we talk about teaching for impact, we not only talk to the teachers, we also invite the students and the learners to our events. Or when we talk about working with practitioners, we invite the practitioners to come along with the researchers themselves. And so when we were invited to come today, thank you, Mette, we also thought about, okay, let's treat this event the same way we would treat a community event. So that's why we have prepared 2 questions for you. We would like to discuss with you over the remaining 25 minutes. So I hope you're prepared. We got our microphones here and we will walk around, okay? So the first questions we have for you, is that the first question? There it is. Okay, over the past few years, so that's the question for you. Over the past few years, what was the most successful initiative at your institution to support early career researchers? So talk to your neighbors. If you don't have a neighbor, just move to the other side and be close to one.
Turn around,
Turn
meet
around.
somebody new.
Yes, we want to
Go
hear
for it.
noises, okay? We want to be loud, be
Engagement.
creative, engage with the other one. You have around 3-4 minutes to talk and think about what have you done for early career researchers.
Come back there and make you work. There, took a little.
Yeah. Yeah, we good. Shall we wait until 22? 22.
Wander around. We can try to cold call people over on the phone. Good work. Oh, you're first on my cold call list. You're not doing the assignment. No, I teasing you. I was just teasing you. Just switch everything back and forth. Okay, sure. 35 seconds.
Minute warning if they want to change it. All right, you have 1 minute left.
Are you busy, or would you like to talk to me about the assignment? The question. You're skipping it? Okay, okay. I thought if you didn't have somebody with you, I could chat with you. Okay, just checking. Wonderful. No, I just thought if you didn't want to turn around, I could chat with you. So, great. Okay.
So we collect 3-4 people initiatives, and then you will introduce the video by asking them,
Yeah.
so who could not think of any initiatives, okay?
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
just like,
exactly.
okay, that's the reality,
Okay.
what we actually have. Having initiatives is an
Yeah,
exception.
or yeah,
Something
exactly.
like this, yeah.
And I'll be ready to pivot, because in this room they may have more initiatives, but I'll say,
Yes,
here's
yes.
some.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Good. It was really nice to hear you all talking.
Okay, we're going to
Let's come
take up
back.
the assignment. Quiz time. I know you were saying no more quizzes, but sometimes they're handy. I'm teasing.
All right. Who would like to share some of the initiatives you do at your school, or maybe you heard from someone else doing? Hands up.
We'll just grab a couple.
We have microphones here. Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, your microphone. You can talk. Yes.
Just to say that at your school, which is EM Lyon, there was a grassroots organization to create a hub for early career researchers, so that they're not working in silos, and that they then have working sessions, not conferences, but something akin to that at the school, and it's been a great success. Is that correct?
And students and faculty, as well as outside partners.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Anybody over on this side want to share an initiative? You're being here. Great. Thank you.
So to kind of
overarching opportunities. One very basic and simple, but not easy, is providing funding and just supporting students and early career researchers and getting to conferences where they can share their research and build community is actually huge. The second is I'm with Ashoka, and we provide a annual forum for research in change-making education that is targeted to helping raise up early career professionals.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Someone on this side, would you like to share an initiative?
We had one more back
Yes.
here. Oh,
Thank you. Well, for us in Monterrey, Mexico, or also all Mexico, for our campuses, we have developed we don't. The school has developed the creation of centers from like kind of a hub thing. We have the Center for Conscious Business, the Center for Innovation Transformation, the Family Business Centers, at least at the business school. And I think that's the way we are aligning, or not aligning, but supporting new scholars, and also not only full-time professors, but also like part-time professors that want to do more about investigation stuff.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
okay, so thank you so much. So we'll have another chance to chime in. So if we didn't get your hands, thanks, Charlene, back here, we'll grab them. But so we've got this huge resource here, 850 people more now, I think, in our community, really excited about doing impact research, all early career passionate scholars. So that's the good news. They're facing a lot of challenges. So while some of you have some great initiatives in your schools, how many do your partner or you did not have an initiative? Any in this room? A few? You didn't want, okay, I should go the other way. How many had an initiative? Okay, that's either. Still a lot of hands not up. Okay. What we hear from our community is that the majority are not feeling supported in this work. And talk about so what I want to do is let you hear our community between PhD and early career tenure status, why they're passionate about having an impactful career, doing impactful teaching and research, but also what the barriers and challenges they're facing are. So we're going to have a second assignment after the video, but I want you to listen for those barriers and challenges, and then we'll try to address some of those right here in the room, okay? So hit it, guys, thank you. Yeah.
Hi, I am Jenny Melo, a scholar and a practitioner. For me, research impact offers an opportunity to think how to conduct research that is relevant to different actors beyond peers, beyond professors, beyond academia. I think it's an opportunity to work with others, to engage in meaningful conversations, and to craft and to develop projects and initiatives that have academic rigor, but the results are useful for funders, for policymakers, for the public, and the results are relevant to inform different kind of decisions. I think one of the barriers is that this kind of research requires different skills and requires an interdisciplinary mindset. And to develop these skills and this mindset, we need time and we need resources that sometimes are not being supported by different universities.
Hi, my name is Rosalie Luo. I'm a PhD student at Ivey Business School, and research impact to me means making change outside of the boundaries of academia. What's most exciting to me is the true privilege that I have to learn from and immerse myself in the communities and the organizations that I do research in. And I'm an ethnographer, and I study environmental issues and environmental justice specifically. So the experiences that I have to work alongside these organizations has been completely invaluable. And unfortunately, a barrier to do this work is that it is time consuming, even though it is completely worth it. And the institutional norm and barriers associated with publishing this kind of work, especially when the expertise of the communities themselves is somehow and sometimes deemed less credible than expertise outside of these communities themselves.
Hello, I'm Shivang Sharma, PhD researcher at University College London. To me, research becomes impactful when new insights are used to actually solve real-world social problems. I find it deeply meaningful to live with and learn from marginalized communities, to learn about their challenges, and then to work with organizations to help develop solutions to their problems. But there's only so much that we can do individually and somewhat sporadically. I believe one of the biggest barriers we face as a community is the lack of a global active movement where researchers and practitioners pool their knowledge and creates templates for action to solve ongoing problems like a humanitarian crisis. But I'm quite optimistic that platforms like UN Prime are well suited to transform these barriers into bridges over time. I look forward to working with you and to make the world a better, safer, and more inclusive space. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Suan, a postdoc at a startup business school. To me, impactful research is a lighthouse, guiding our collective journey to a better world. It excites me because its light penetrates the darkness of indifference and ignites transformation in the hearts and minds of those it reaches. Research impact signifies the harmonious blend of knowledge and action, a symphony of solution where the researcher orchestrates a performance that resonates beyond academia, creating positive change in society. However, rigid publication requirements, limited funding, and the need for immediate results act like storm clouds, obscuring the guiding light. I'm lucky to get many support sailing through this impact ocean, and I firmly believe that together we can chart a course for a more compassionate and sustainable future.
Impact for me is through our work that we can create some visible positive change for people's life, so that what we give back to the world is more than what we take from it. It is difficult, I think, in our profession is that it's difficult to find the alignment with what we are already doing with the impact work that we want to do, both in our institution and in academia in general. So how can we find a way that do not make impact as if something we need to do extra, but create synergy between the research work and teaching work that we are already doing, and how do we find ways to make such work appreciated?
Well, thank you for listening to that and hearing from some of our members. They're very excited to be able to speak to you in this format today. We would have loved to have had more of them in the room, but maybe next time. Now, I told you there'd be another assignment, so Sylvia.
Sorry, I was clicking the wrong button. So yes, so taking in kind of the messages you heard from our members, and kind of also, I really liked Suan's metaphor of a lighthouse. So research impact is kind of a lighthouse for her and for a lot of our members. So we have a second question for you, and that question is, how do you envision the support for early career impact scholars in your institution in 2 years from now? So no matter what you discussed now, if you have initiatives or not, how would you like to improve them over the next 2 years? And we give you 3-4 minutes again. So talk to your neighbors, and then we see where the future will bring us.
Feel free to find a new neighbor if you want, meet someone new, whatever you like. So.
I was pressing always the wrong button. I was pointing someone with the pointer in their face all the time.
You were.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
And I think it was the dean of the school.
Of this school?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And we have a lot of time. We can take a lot of questions.
Yeah,
They
I think
still
that would be
have,
nice.
because
Yeah.
we don't have so much to say at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Should we maybe we can plug the mentorship program at the end?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
that. We have that on the
Yeah,
list. Yes.
exactly. Yeah, no, that's right. We've got
Yeah,
it there.
if they
Just
want
a little bit more.
to, they want to join us, or maybe communicate it to their early career researchers, they can
Absolutely.
apply.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, feel free to join.
And we don't
please
have
share it.
anything on our homepage yet, so if they have questions about the mentorship program, they should just come to us.
Yeah.
They don't find it
Yeah.
online because of the Shirk grant.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. We can direct them to Twitter and LinkedIn, though. And they'll
We also haven't shared it there yet.
Oh, okay.
They should talk to us.
Yeah.
Or send us an
Okay.
email.
Yeah, sounds good. Got my eye on you this time. If you're sorry. Sorry about that. I almost made you swallow that. I was not looking.
My research team
is back there. Okay. Well, you can deflect if you like. Yeah, prompt them. Okay. Where are you guys from?
Conestoga School of Business. I have to connect with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to. Yeah, would love to. Look forward to it at lunch. Wonderful. Yeah. I'll warn them. That's good. These people, I missed this woman here last time, but she's going to get somebody from her school too.
Yeah.
She's not a researcher, but
Okay.
she'd like them to speak. So.
So we give them a 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
Is it 1 minute already? That's fast.
No, 1 minute left. We can give
This
them.
one's a little heavier. We could give them another 2 minutes. Like, no? You want to?
I don't know. I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Just
give
say,
them
we'll say
one.
plenty to discuss over lunch.
Okay. All right, 1 minute left.
Well, at least they're talking back there for the most part.
The same as in the classroom.
I did shake up the people who I threatened to cold call. Oh, this rose my cold call list right here. I'm teasing you. I won't. Yeah. Fair enough. No, I'm totally no cold calling today. I promise. Just teasing you. But glad you're here. That's wonderful.
Do you want to let them know the time is over?
Do you want me to say?
Yes.
A bit louder?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful conversations. Let's wrap them up and we'll take this up. You can continue them over lunch. We're very excited to hear more from you over lunch. Okay, Sylvia, do you want to start with taking them up?
Yes. Who would like to go first? What did you discuss with your neighbor? Where do you see the future for early career researchers as your institution? Anyone would like to go first? Yes. Oh, over there. That's a good workout.
Oh, okay. We've all been eating too much in conference land, right? Yeah.
Terrific. So I'm going to say a bunch of things, and some of these are in existence in a bunch of different places. But so writing groups, I think writing groups to help early career scholars improve their work, especially like Groningen, I think, has an R&R groups. If you get an R&R that's sustainability focused, you can send it to the whole group, all the reviews in your paper, and get feedback and some ideas on how to improve your paper. That will really help you to do research impact. Funding, of course, impact awards, I think, and particularly if accreditors are calling on us to do more impact, then having faculty awards, but also field level awards like RRBM or Financial Times does this, or One and Sim at the Academy, to really lift up those people that are making impact and recognize them, because that should help with tenure committees and things like that as well. And seminar series that are impact focused, that give early career scholars a chance to present their work, but also to see what other people are doing that are impact focused.
Perfect.
Wonderful. Thank you, Shirley. Great.
Thank you very much. Over here.
Hi, thank you. I'm not an instructor, but I'm from Cornell University, S.C. Johnson College of Business. And one thing we do not have is a Prime Global Students chapter. And so I'm wondering, I'm a former high school teacher, and I'm constantly thinking how we can't just wait till they get to college. So I'm thinking maybe we could start a Prime Global Students chapter, and those students who are enthusiastic about research and are conversant in the technology that, you know, we hear being lamented, but it's not going away. Maybe they can work with early career researchers and then inform all of us. Because I keep hearing people say, well, the students don't have an attention span anymore. And it's like, well, maybe we don't have the attention span anymore. We need to learn from like the folks who presented the first panel. So that's my thinking. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Sylvia, we've got one here in the front.
You have one more? Yes.
Thank you. First of all, getting to know how they can join this community will be great. And the other thing, we kind of focus on the time needed to do the research. So doing things like maybe having a specific block of time during the year. For example, we work based on trimesters. So letting them know that they are going to be working in a specific trimester, and the rest of the year they might be doing research. And maybe just also giving them the same type of courses so that they don't have to spend more time planning every term. And I think those were, the evaluation period, perhaps think about longer evaluation periods, especially for early career researchers, because it might take them longer to start like publishing their papers, even thinking about the I don't know, the criteria that some journals follow, and maybe they will receive more criticism or recommendations, right, to get published. So extending the period for evaluation.
Wonderful, wonderful. I hope all our deans in the room are listening. Great. Any others? We're missing anything?
Time for one more. Yes, over there. Oh, over there. Let me come to you. We have two. We have time for two, so that's okay.
Do you really have time for two?
Yes, we have.
Okay. So I'm speaking from a UK point of view. We're actually quite privileged because the REF, the Research Excellence Framework, acknowledges impact cases. So that's a good thing, and that helps us a lot. The bad thing is, outside the UK, this is not the case, which makes it very difficult if you want to have a conversation with someone about an international career to say, yeah, do a REF case, which counts really high and is very well acknowledged, because when they go and apply for another job, everyone else in the world is going to go, you did what? And what would really help us would be for deans to talk to other deans about what good looks like, and for us to perhaps think about broadening the norms. So it's not something an individual institution can do, but hey, today's been about systems. So maybe we should think about it that way. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Connections and changing systems. We're trying to do those from the bottom up by supporting this community, but getting that top-down help is wonderful.
Hi, I'm representing the France Benelux chapter, and we had a discussion about what we would do in a chapter level. And so what we're going to do, it's not even envisioning, this is enacted. We're going to use, just learned that Kim sitting next to me, starting the steering committee, has been featured in this, and I had no idea. And so we're going to share her profile on our chapter LinkedIn page group. That we can do immediately. Yes, thank you very much. Now Kim is a rock star here. Yes. Beyond that, we know that we can use our annual meeting to even create a kind of teaser event. So for this research paper development world tour, so I never get that in the right order, period, we can encourage PhD students, doctoral students to come, or at least we can say this exists. This is a first step come on board. We can talk about it again, and we can disseminate this information in all of our PhD programs and DB programs in our schools, and beyond that, just researchers. You don't have to be a young researcher. You can be any age, but you want to make an impact. So congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And we have stories about Kim and many other early career impact researchers on our website, which Sylvia's going to show us, right?
Oh, I should go back.
Did we lose a slide? There we go. Okay.
There we go. So that was actually a very good transition. So what can you do if you want to stay connected with us? So we are active on Twitter. We have a homepage, and we normally organize a lot of events, but we are very excited to announce a new program we are launching. It's called our mentorship program, and we are looking for applicants right now. So if you know of any early career researchers that would really like to join our mentorship program, just let them know and reach out to us, send us an email. It's so fresh that it's not on the homepage yet. So really come to us to let us know if you would like to have more information. The idea is really to help early career researchers over the period of 1 year to start from initiating a project with impact to kind of also help them publishing it or prepare it for submission to a journal. So we have a lot of great scholars outlined for this program. Right, Wren?
We do. Fantastic global scholars, and we're hoping for a global community of impact scholars to support, and that this will be our first annual program. So with that, though, we should wrap up.
And we have our other event.
Oh, go ahead.
If you also would like to just engage with us at the Academy of Management, we are planning a very nice social event. So it's on Sunday of the Academy. It's featured with the O&E division. And what we're going to do, actually, we are going to a soup kitchen. So the idea was really to not just talk about impact or show a little bit of how to do it. We actually want to create impact with everyone, right? So join us for this event. We have space for a lot of people, and we will do a little walk around the neighborhood of the soup kitchen. We learn something about kind of the context of their work, and then we go to the soup kitchen, and we have much more time to kind of engage with them, see how we can help them as organization scholars. And they have actually a few things they would like to discuss with us. So be prepared. Bring your knowledge, and join us if you want. Good.
And thank you all for engaging, for chatting, for meeting people, and for helping us find solutions to these challenges to support this wonderful community. So thank you very much. Have a great lunch.